Nice. I gotta watch my own ad. So that means that I'm basically paying myself by watching this ad.
No machine is better than me. Kayak. Search one and done.
Nice. I gotta watch my own. There we go. Okay. Good evening, everyone. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or just about. I guess it's 4:59. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We'll wait for some more people to show up. How's everyone doing? Long day today, man. Long day. Bitcoin is just basically stuck, unfortunately, and altcoins are bleeding again. But what's new? Did you guys see what happened with the Mines of Delarnia? Is there a reason why this isn't on here anymore? Because I know it's on Coinbase, but I guess I could look it on Dex Screener. Mines of Delarnia, right? Whoa. Yeah, it's this, right? Yeah, it had a monster run, but it's being delisted on Coinbase on the 16th. So, first of all, congratulations. I mean, you just literally did a 10x. So, wow, that's just unbelievable. What's up, Silver Days? Mod in the house. Let's go. Everyone smash the like and subscribe button. Help me get to 10K by the end of the year. That would be pretty nice. What's up, DZ? How are you? What's up, Flipcoins? Flipcoins in the house with the membership. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate it. We could take a look at your coins. Snack doesn't look like it's doing anything. CKB. Nervous Network doesn't seem to be doing anything. And then we could take a look at Billy and Used Car and just hope they didn't get stuck. What's up, Shadow Frost? Welcome to the middle of the live stream, I guess, right? We got 8 bogeys. Wow, slow day. I guess really, I mean, how's OXC doing, actually? Let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely not good. Here, let me pull up some other coins that people are requesting. So give me a second. And then we could dive right in. Let's see. Aventus. So someone wants Aventus. Is it still at $1.98? Okay. So it's not really doing much. Got Aventus. Could you do SGB Songbird? No, I'm going to have to tell him to come to the live stream. Live stream. And this guy wants like 6 coins. Let's see. Neon EVM. Yeah, this had a really nice move up. 44% on the day. Congratulations. Double O token? Is that still on Coinbase? Or did it get delisted? No, it's still on Coinbase. Yeah, we could do double O token. And then Rari. And then, let's see, what else? What other comments? PNG. How's PNG looking? Over 20 cents, hopefully? No. PNG LCX. And then Aerodrome. All right, that's it. Let's check the chat, see how the chat's doing. We got 10 bogeys in the chat, so very slow day today. Billy went down hard. Whoa, what do you mean? Did it get stuck at the 382? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, so Billy got rejected very hard. We got, you know, we got in the box, and people are taking profits, so you can't really blame them for taking profits. But again, those are the same people that when we do get a reversal back up, they're going to be missing out, and they're going to be buying at a higher price and probably pumping it even harder. So what you really want to see with Billy is getting back over 59. If it could manage to get over 59, you not only reset the RSI and the stock RSI at that point, but you're going to be making that higher high, which should take you past 1 cent 19. But as of right now for Billy, again, the target on the upside that it needs to beat is 59. Otherwise, we don't know how low it's going to go because we are in bearish. The price action is in bearish territory. How's the used car looking? Used car is actually performing a lot better. So we did get rejected at the 236, but we are actually still green. So far there is still you are still getting a continuation up. Regardless, on the macro time frame for used car, it's still bearish under 2028. So as long as we're under this level, it's still macro bearish. So we don't know how low it's going to go. We just need to hope to break 2028, and then from there, it will be macro bearish, and price action will be in resistance, followed by breaking 206 will make it macro bullish. But not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. What's up, Kamar Habib? How are you? Can you look at Talcoin and Theta Coin? Talcoin, how's Talcoin doing? Talcoin's not doing bad. And then Theta. Yeah, we could take a look at this. What coins are Coinbase delisting? It's Litentry, LIT. It's Mines of Delarnia, Orion, and another one. I don't remember though. But yeah, those are the big ones, and they all went up a lot today. So whoever bought the dip on those, congratulations. Because yeah, even Lit. Look at this. Yeah, Litentry. It just. Oh wait, did it go back down? Yeah. Look at that. It went up to 81 cents and it just basically rugged back to 38 cents. That's crazy. So, again, it's getting delisted, so just be careful with Lit. Yeah, I went to $1. I just saw, I was at work and I saw this at $1, and then now it's all the way back down. Yeah, it is. So it's Galaxy. That's the fourth one. So Litentry, Mines of Delarnia, Orion Protocol, and Galaxy. Galax. So good luck with those. Anyway, let's take a look at Talcoin. So let's see if it's doing anything. Yeah, so taking a look at Talcoin, I mean, on the macro time frame for Talcoin, we are still over the 382. So bullish over a 20s44. And then as of right now, 1 cent 20 is in play. So we came here before, got stuck. So once we break this, the next target is going to be 2.5 cents, and you'd be making this higher high, and you're making this. You're going to be validating this channel. So as of right now, as long as it stays over 44, 2 cents 50 is in play. That's pretty much it for Talcoin. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. Said advance. Just my opinion. All right, let's take a look at Nervous Network. I don't think anything's actually changed with Nervous Network, but we're going to still look at it. Yeah, so from the high to the low, bearish under 206, which clearly we're getting stuck at right now. It does look like we're attempting to break out, but again, it's still bearish under 206, bullish over 20s85, and that's pretty much it. Once that breaks, 1.5 cents is in play for Nervous Network. And then SNEC, yeah, so SNEC I think is getting stuck. Right? Let's see. So from the high to the low, yeah, so we're still over the 382 at 36. So as long as we're over the 36 mark, then 2.52 is in play, followed by previous high, and then around 2.5 cents is in play. But that's pretty much it for SNEC. Again, this previous area of resistance has now turned support. So it does need to stay over this. And even if it, even if it comes down, if, as long as we stay over this level, then you are going to break out of this downtrend and then start an uptrend and continue on the upside. That's pretty much it for SNEC, not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. Neon's doing very good. Taking a look at Neon EVM on the live stream. So very big move up. So congratulations to whoever bought that dip. On the macro time frame, yeah, on the macro time frame, under 21 cents is still bearish. So we can come up to 21 cents, around 21 to 22 cents, and still be bearish. Once this price action does break, then what you really want to see is price action over 21, 22 cents, consolidate in resistance, and then once we break 37 cents, then the next target on the upside is 91 cents. But keep in mind, again, we do need to get a breakout. If we don't, we can come up to even 37 cents and still be bearish, make a lower high, and validate this downtrend. So we got a lot of resistance to break. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, so O token is still on Coinbase. Taking a look at O token, so nothing is bullish with O token. Unfortunately, we are still bearish under 4 cents and bullish over 8 cents 30. So unfortunately, we have long ways to go and a lot of grounds to cover. So we can still come back up to 4 to 8 cents and still be bearish and come back down. The price to beat and for it to be macro bullish would be breaking over 8 cents. So we got a lot of grounds to cover. That's pretty much it as of right now. Again, price action under 4 cents is still macro bearish. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Free Lightning's in the house. Let's go. How are you? It's over. Season 5, episode 2. No way. No, it's not over. Come on. Not yet. What's up, Grimaldi? How's Dogelon doing? I don't want to check. I don't like to see my account go down. We basically, here, I'll just make an update video still. Taking a look at Dogelon Mars on the live stream. So nothing has changed with Dogelon Mars. The good thing is, though, the price is in resistance. So as long as we come down and tag 6 euros 15.70 as support, which is previous resistance flip support, then as long as you get consolidation over this area, the targets on the upside are still valid. What I don't want to see is a sell-off below 15.70. If we do that, we're going to be macro bearish again, and then we have to watch out for 6 euros 1. And every single time that's happened, we made a lower low. So it happened over here, and then over here. So we made 3 lower lows, unfortunately. So the good news is, again, we are in macro resistance. So once we do break 20 and 23, then 35 would be in play, followed by 77. So really big moves upcoming for Dogelon Mars, hopefully. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Down we go, down. No, hey, it's still 17. I mean, you put 10K in, your 10K at 1, or yeah, your 10K when it hit 1, it's now still 17,000. You still made $7,000, you know. So it's not a little bit of money. It's a lot of money. That's 70%. So still a good amount of money. Let's see. We got a lot of coins to look at. Rari. Have we done Rari? I mean, it's just bearish, but people are requesting it. So taking a look at Rari on the live stream. So yeah, unfortunately, nothing is bullish with Rari right now. From the high to the low, bearish under, yeah, bearish under $2.13, bullish over 13.80. All of this area is resistance, so just keep in mind we can still come up here and still get rejected. Once we break 380, then we could start looking at the next target stop, which would be last time we got stuck at the 0.5 here at 610, and then 979 should be in play from there. But as of right now, as long as price action's under $2.13, it is still bearish, and we can still come back down and retest this previous low. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Can you do theta? Yeah, let's take a look at theta. Yeah, so for theta, nothing's bullish on the macro time frame for theta until we break, yeah, until we break $1.23. So we do have resistance here at $1.23 to $2, and both times we broke this area, we got stuck at the 0.5. So as of right now, the target should be getting over $2.01, and 298 would be in play, and then 443 would be in play. What we really want to see is a breakout over the 618, and then you're going to get a moonshot back up to its all-time high once we break 778. So there's a lot of resistance, unfortunately, with these coins that are all the way at the bottom. But again, 236382 should take us to the 618, should take us to the previous high. That's pretty much it for theta, not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see, taking a look at Aventus on the live stream. So we haven't taken a look at Aventus in a while, but I don't think it's doing anything. So I know I just read that it's being listed on Mexi, so maybe that does reflect positively on the price. But keep in mind that for Aventus, price action is bearish under $2.02. So as long as the price is under there, it's still macro bearish, and we can still come back down to the low. What we really want to see is breakout over $2.02, consolidate in resistance, and then the targets on the upside would be in play, which would be $2.84 and $4.90. That's pretty much it for Aventus, not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, nothing has really happened with Pangolin. DGen, Dogged Me, and ETH. You got it, DZ. Did you end up selling your Dogged Me and it ended up running, right? I hope that other person in the chat actually held it and like made 80%. But what did you end up rotating to? Taking a look at PNG on the live stream, Pangolin. So Pangolin hasn't really done much. So on the shorter time frame, we said that we had resistance here at 16 to 22 cents, and we are just still stuck in it. So on the shorter time frame, as long as it stays over 1679 around this area, 23 cents on the upside is valid, and then once we break that, 38 cents would be in play. But if we do break below 16, then this previous low needs to hold. Otherwise, you're going to be making a lower low, and you're going to be validating this downtrend that we're in. So we can't really break these areas. Otherwise, it's going to be very bearish for Pangolin. But so far, so good. The good thing is we are consolidating in resistance, and the targets on the upside are still valid. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Hey, Meow, can we go over Bitcoin? Yes, we can. No, I sold my Toshi, then rotated to DGen, then rotated to Dogged Me last night, and it dumped. Damn, that's not... I thought you made money... No, well, you sold your Dogged Me. Oh, no, did you sell Toshi? It was Toshi, right? But you made a whole bunch of money on Toshi, right? Because it was up, and then you sold. Even though it went higher, you rotated to DGen, and then DGen actually started running, right? Did you get in before that run for DGen? And then you sold it, and then you put it in Dogged Me, but then Dogged Me dumped. Is that what happened? But I'm hoping you're still up. I'm hoping you're still, you're still in the green. Let's see. So let's pull up your coins. So we're gonna do DGen, which you should have made money on. Damn, it's down 20%. Hopefully you sold. Dog in Me, which is probably down too. Yeah, which hopefully you made money on. And then your other one was, what was your other one? Oh, ETH. ETH's not looking bad at all. Yeah, so let's take a look at Dog in Me. Taking a look at Dog in Me on the live stream. So let's see. Yeah, so Dog in Me had a really nice move up. I think we got stuck. We did get stuck at the 786. We had a target at 2012. The good thing is that as of right now, this is still valid, followed by previous all-time highs. And then you're looking at Dog in Me up to 2047. Keep in mind that we do need to stay over the 236382, which in this case would be, I mean, I guess technically you can just take the macro time frame. Yeah, so I would just use the macro time frame actually. So I'd say bullish over, yeah, bullish over 96, which we are getting a nice, which we did actually consolidate over. But in a worst case scenario, we come down, we are still bullish over to 3079. At any point, if we do fall below 3079, it is going to probably get a bigger capitulation down to 45 to 57. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. All right, DGen. Taking a look at DGen on the live stream. So DGen had a very nice move up. It looks like we got stuck at the 0.5. As of right now, this is still valid, and 1 cent around, well, 1 cent 14 is still in play. We're still over the 382, and I think we're still over support, right? Yeah, so we still have support here at 48 to 61. So as long as price action stays over, yeah, 61 and 48, it is still bullish, and the targets on the upside are still valid. However, if we do fall below this area, then I'd say the top is in, and we're going to get a bigger move back down to around 25 to 33 for DGen. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. So right now, Meow, I'm going to ride Dog in Me, then rotate into ETH. Unless Dog in Me keeps pumping. DGen double topped on the short time frame. Yeah, and I hope you get in before this thing runs, right? Because this thing looks like it's getting ready to run. But don't get FOMO, right? Taking a look at ETH on the live stream. So I mean, it looks like she's ready to, yeah, she's ready to go. Basically, we broke resistance, which is very good on the macro time frame. We didn't get stuck here, which is very good. So as of right now, as long as we stay over $1.28, $2.66 is in play. Keep in mind, if we do fall below, we are validating this downtrend that's forming and making a lower high. So price action needs to stay over $1.29, and as long as that is the case, the target on the upside at 269 is in play. That's pretty much it. I'll keep you guys updated as always. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. What's up? I'm free. Yeah, ETH is solid. I want to at least break even on Dog in Me before I rotate. Yeah, at least Dog in Me didn't fall that much, right? And then let's take a look at BTC. Yeah, so it only did 9%, whereas the other coin did like 25% minus. So that's a lot. I guess we could look at Toshi. Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin for free lightning first. Yeah, so for Bitcoin, it looks like it's just consolidating free lightning. So we got stuck at the 618 here, and I think now we're stuck at the 786, right? No, we're over it. Yeah. So look, we got stuck at the 618, and then now we're over the 786 at around 100,900. Should be 800, but obviously I won't get it right every single time. So right now, previous all-time highs in play, and then $140,000 is in play. Keep in mind for Bitcoin, as long as we stay over 92 to 97,000, the target on the upside is still valid. And at any point, if we do break below that, like last time, we will get a bigger capitulation down, and we're basically good. Looking at the weekly RSI and the stock RSI for Bitcoin, you can see we did cross the moving average. We are ups, and usually the big moves and the impulsive moves happen at the end. You see how over here it crossed. Yeah, over here it crossed, right? So over here the stock RSI crossed bullish, and the price was actually 69,000. And then as we went into the green and consolidated it in the bearish in the bullish territory, we went a whole nother 60%. So I'm not saying it's going to go up 60%. I'm just saying we're like literally we're about to cross right now. So this is and coincidentally, look, we're on a red candle, and last time it was a red candle. So it was a red candle before we actually moved up. So this might be a red candle, and then we're going to move up, and 140 is in play for Bitcoin. But honestly, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Taking a look at Toshi on the live stream. So yeah, Toshi looks like it's still consolidating right now. Yeah, for Toshi, we still have support at 53 to 67. So with any move, I mean, Toshi's holding up extremely well, actually. As long as it stays, it doesn't necessarily even have to come down to these levels. But as long as it stays over these levels, then a continuation up is in play. You're validating this uptrend, and the previous high is in play. But at any point, if we do fall below 3053, then I'd say that the top is in, and we're going to get a bigger move back down to 27 to 36. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. I got like hair in my face. Hold on, give me a second. Right. Let's see. I'm about to break even. Got in at 20105. Let's go. Thanks for looking at BTC. You're welcome, Free Lightning. Thanks for your stream, Meow. If I ever make money back, I'll pump OXT for you. No worries, because if you make it, then theoretically OXT will make it too. So yeah, so it's just like I'm just waiting right now. Kind of sucks. But the good thing with OXT is that I believe in it. You guys don't buy it. I'm not telling you this because, like, I'm trying to pump my bags. I'm telling you this is probably a really bad investment, but I'm too far in right now. And I actually do believe in the project. But on the weekly, it looks like we're attempting to break out. So the good thing is that OXT looks like it's about to break out on the moving average, but on the RSI moving average. But I mean, anything can happen. Realistically, this thing can just come all the way back down, and this thing could go all the way back down too and be bearish, and we'll make a lower low, right? But I really don't think so. I think we're gonna get something pretty big right now. I'm hoping we get back over 20 cents, which would be very, very, very good for me. Like 21 cents, hopefully. It would be a dream to get back to 21 cents. But honestly, we're just waiting. And unfortunately, with this coin, it's still bearish. As long as it's under 9 cents 70, it's still bearish. So, no financial advice, just my opinion. For how long is that red candle? That was on the weekly. So 12, okay, so it's 12, 5, 12, so it would be 17. So what is that? It's Sunday, right? Yeah, so we could get a red candle up until Sunday, and then the big move up can happen next week. But again, that's like the only the only what am I trying to say? Like, just because it happened here doesn't mean it's gonna happen here. But I'm just kind of making a comparison because look, we actually crossed here and we're over here about to cross. So, okay, what happened here? Like when we crossed, let me see. I mean, if it's 3 times, then it's, oh my gosh, no way. Yeah, look, right here, we had a red candle and then we had the impulsive move up, but over here we hadn't crossed yet. I mean, I'm really, yeah, we crossed actually the week afterwards and it was already going up. So it's technically here. And then the time before that was here. Yeah, so the same thing is kind of shifted. But hey, I mean, there's some hopium, right? What's my profit point on OXC? Like at what point? Well, considering that that I bought a lot and I sold some last year when it hit 15 cents. I already got some of my money back in November, December when we had this giant move up here. Yeah, over here. I ended up selling at resistance, which was the best thing I ever did. And I haven't bought back in, even though I probably should have, but I haven't. So letting the rest ride, I want to say, I mean, dude, if I actually did buy back, I would have probably been closer to break even. But my profit point would be around like 18, 19 cents, like 18, 15 to 18 cents. So, but like that's breaking even. You know what I mean? So it's not like, did I really hold that much to break even? No. Did I hold that much? Did I dollar cost average down that much to break even? No. So if OXA hits 18 cents, would you sell all of it and never look back? It would have to be very scary. It would have to be, so you know when your coin goes up and then like it stops, you know how like you get the massive candle and then it stops? It would have to stop and then I'd have to get really scared and I'd sell it all. How much money would that be? So 18 cents, that would be 18,000, like close to 30. Yeah, it'll be like 30. Yeah. Honestly, probably. I don't know, but I'll let you know. It's super scary, you know? Only because, like, I do think it's going to go higher. I really do think it's going to go higher. Can you please update auction? Thanks, meow. Wait, cat hairs in my face sometimes happens to me too. I have 3 cats, yeah. We have 2 outdoor cats that we adopted, even though they're not really our cats, but they hang around because we give them food. And then we gave them toys, and then we also bought them weatherproof houses. So there are two cats out there, and then we have 2 cats in here. And yeah, there's hair all over the place, and it always goes in my face. So not good. Can you check auction? Yes, I can. Yeah, auction's not doing anything. Can you look at PYR? What's up, John? How are you? Vulcan Forge. Oh, at least it went up a little bit. That's pretty good. Yeah, it went up 27% on the 7-day. Let's go. After that dose of hopium, it's time to buy some in and out. Some in and out. Yeah, seriously. In and out. Yeah, let's go. We haven't had in and out in a while. You're greedy, LOL. If you have a TP number, take it or move on. But see, the thing is that DZ, I've been in OXT since here. Literally since here. Since 21 cents when this thing like fell. Yeah. This is the first time I bought and I lost money. I held it and I was in profit and my friend was like, you should sell. And I didn't. I held it. I was in profit. He told me to sell. And then it went all the way down here. And then I bought, and then I dollar cost average more here. And then I didn't sell. And then I finally learned my lesson and sold here. And then now I'm still holding. But like, did I just spend the last 6 years for break even? No, I didn't. I know this coin's going to go up. At least I believe it. So honestly, you could do whatever you want. And when this thing goes to over $1, I'm done. Like I'm going to be selling. It's going to be godlike. It's going to be like the best play ever. Or I'm going to lose all my money. So we'll see. And then I'll buy Bitcoin next cycle at 29 to 30. 23 to 33,000, whatever it ends up, whatever it ends up being. Let's see. Okay, I need to start looking at these coins. So taking a look at Vulcan Forged for John. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, dude, congratulations. That's a big percent. 20% is a lot. So on the last 7 days. Yeah, so unfortunately with Vulcan Forge, nothing is bullish on the macro time frame until we break $2.23 around this area, and it's bullish over at $3.97. Just keep in mind that we can still come back up to either of these levels and still come back down. So at that point, you have to decide, hey, do I want to sell right now or do I not? And me, especially after you heard what I said about OXT, like, you don't want to sell. Like, you want to hold it until you actually make money, because you didn't just spend all this time to break even or make a little bit of money, right? So I get it. It is kind of greedy, but the best case scenario, which I'm hoping is what happens with OXT in any coin, which is what happened with Turbo and a couple of very strong coins, is it does a 618 retracement. Because even if OXT does a 618 retracement, that's 31 cents. I'll take that. I mean, that's a really big move up from here. So it's like around, yeah, it's 350%. That's a lot. Like for Vulcan Forge, it's even more. Yeah, for Vulcan Forge, it's 659%. So maybe strongly consider taking some profits or selling at the 618. But regardless, as of right now, nothing's bullish until we break this area of resistance. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And thank you so much for the membership. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, any coin, if it hits a 618, definitely really consider that to be a point. You play the keyboard, I play too. Yeah, I do. I play a little bit of piano. I like to play Hit the Road Jack, and I'm trying to sing it. I'm trying to sing it while I play. Let's see. Can we see Neon it pump today? We actually looked at Neon. I made a video on it, but I could take a look at it again for you in a second. I feel you. Add a couple coins for years too. I understand. Yeah, you don't want to sell and then like it goes up, you know. So like I just want to stick with it. They're building it out. We'll see what happens. Long story short, you know, I don't want to sell the pump. I didn't just hold this entire time to stop. Flip coins. That's how I feel about Billy and used car. Exactly. You didn't come this way just to make 100, 200%, right? You want at least hit the 618. And at that point, man, it like you really have to consider, right? The good thing is like, yeah, Billy's closing green now. So, I mean, from here to 618 is around a 600%. I would strongly consider, if I was you, and you know the same concept with OXT 21 to 30 cents. Like if you see it over 1 cent 20, maybe consider at least taking your money out, like the money that you made. But then again, it's like everyone's different. Everyone has different goals, but it's just so heartbreaking seeing your coin go up and then getting stuck and then come back down, and you having to wait another like 4 years. And if it even goes up. And then used car, same here. So like used car, it's it's a, let's see. Yeah, used car is, yeah, it's even more. It's around a 900% back up to the 618 at 2 cents 40. So, I mean, granted, it is a smaller market cap, so it has more potential. Because Billy, I think, is a couple $1 million. This is 793K. But yeah, I mean, really consider it at 2 cents. If you see used car at 2 cents, definitely consider it. Hey, does anybody know what that German guy says? Schon Grub aus Deutschland. I think he's saying I'm from Deutschland. Deutschland, Deutschland, über allen. I know that song. Du hast. Oh, Lucid Motors. I think he's talking about like Lucid. I don't do stocks here. It's all crypto. Have a game plan and take profits. Pen and paper is your best friend. Yeah, so that's what we use. That's what we use this for. That's what we use these retracements for. It's just nobody wants to take profit at the 236382 because it's like, I mean, even if you bought the low like on OXT, you're telling me I held it for 184%? No, I want it to go a lot higher. I wanted to go, you know, even buying $10,000 or whatever. Back to the 618, it's like 50 grand. So you made 40,000, or sorry, it's 60 grand with your 10K. So you know you made like $50,000. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, guys. Like what? So I get it. I get it. Flip coins with the 10 beans. Thank you so much for the super chat. I hope I looked at all of your coins and thank you so much for that. And the membership. That's awesome. That is a lot of beans. Thank you for that. Yeah, although I'm surprised you didn't get into Mines of Delarnia. Okay, let's look at OXT on the hourly. Maybe it'll pump. Yeah, I mean these moves up are huge. Like 7% for me is like $1,000. Yeah, so does that mean my account's down $1,000? Yeah, it means it's down like $1,000. Yeah, like that's freaking brutal. Let's see. Ramstein. I love that. I love Ramstein. Yeah, I always listen to them at the gym sometimes. Ich will. That's a good one. Or we're all living in America. Or Du hast. Or I started naming like all of their songs. What's up, Gearhead? How are you? So we got a couple coins. We got bounce token for that gentleman. Hey, wait, is that the same guy who bought at 12 bucks? Do you remember there was a guy who said he bought it at $12 or something? But let's see. There's a gentleman here that bought around $12. So right now nothing's happening with bounce. Yeah, so we'll take a look at it on the shorter time frame just to see. So yeah, bearish under 1621, and then once this breaks 32. Yeah, so I mean technically is it on support? Yeah, it is on support. So for bounce, for the gentleman who asked for bounce, it does need to hold this previous low. You are sitting on support down here. And on the upside, $16 is in play. It's bearish under 16, bullish over 21, 32 would be in play once you break. So your best bet and what you really want to see is a breakout or even consolidation in this area, and then 32 is in play. And then once that happens, we could start taking a look at it on the bigger time frame. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Ramstein top. Ramstein number one. Indian Kitchen in the house, man. I hope you're doing well, man. Long time no see. Wow. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing well. I hope nothing but the best. Please look at Jack. Is that a what is this? Oh, gamble play. Okay. Yeah, so obviously you know it's a gamble play. The lock liquidity to market cap ratio is pretty good. It's around 50%. This is a huge gamble. It is up. Yeah, it is up 300, almost 400%. Yeah, so as of right now, bearish under 30 is 23. Bullish over 30 is 58. Once that breaks 20 is 26 is in play. Keep in mind that is going to be around, yeah, that's a big move up. That's around 900% from the current price. But we are in resistance right now. So it does need to stay over this area of resistance. It does need to stay over 3023. And if we don't, then it is going to break down and probably make a lower low. So the price to beat right now would be 3058. So very, very, very risky. So be careful with this. Oh, are we going up? We are going up. Let's look at it on the hourly, actually. Yeah, we are going up. Bitcoin is going up. Oh, that's why OXT is going up. Okay, that makes sense. Gearhead wants weekly. Others on the weekly. Did it break? Did it break its previous peak? Oh wait, what am I doing? No, it didn't. Where are we getting stuck though? We're getting stuck at the 382. Watch. Yep. We're getting stuck at the 382. Hey, but the good thing is that once we break this area, we will have a little small alt season. So if your coins are in this rotation, we're going to be adding around $71 billion to alts. So let's go. That would be pretty good. Only if OXT gets one of those. That would be good. Bitcoin are we back? Is Bitcoin pumping? I'm an auto enthusiast. Can you please tell me your opinion on Lucid Motors? Whether this stock makes sense or not, I would be really grateful for that. Oh, we're going to start looking at stocks now. Very interesting. Yeah, so just for the record, okay, so just for the record, for the Mason, very risky, okay? I think they actually filed for reorganizing their debt. What is that? Not 7, Chapter 7? No, Chapter 11, because Chapter 7 is bankruptcy. So I think just be careful, because I know their cars aren't making profit yet, okay? So here in America, especially where I am, they're not doing that good here, okay? Their cars are not profitable yet, but they are working on it, okay? But for Lucid Motors, I mean, this thing's absolutely in the gutters, right? I wonder why I can't look it up. Yeah, so actually, if you guys want to know, this is on Robinhood, okay? So we'll look at it on the weekly. So this is on Robinhood, so if anybody wants to gamble with this, now's the time to do it. But yeah, I mean, nothing is bullish with Lucid Motors. Their cars aren't profitable yet. Their financials aren't good. So if you guys don't know how to read financials, probably just Google it. It's really simple. But nothing is bullish with Lucid Motors until we break 443, and then we have resistance here at 741. So Mason, until we get over here, then nothing is bullish with Lucid Motors, okay? Keep in mind that is around it's around 159% to the top side of this channel. Jabroni Broccoli, that's clogging up the parking. Yeah, so those cars are very, very, very big. They're not profitable. And I don't know, relatively speaking, in like the EV market. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they compare, because we don't have electric vehicles. I like my gas. I like my Honda Civic. No, Toyota Corolla. I mean, they're basically the same car. I like my Toyota Corolla. Bro, check if you wanna catch a knife. Always nice to get a little green candle dopamine. Yeah. Come on, OXT, run. Big T in the parking lot eating Taco Bell. No, he said he's changing his diet. I believe in him. I believe in him. We're back. We're back, people. Bro, I'm gonna buy Moodang. Wait, what happened? I want my $200 back. You lost $200? Let's see. OXC is the next XRP. Imagine if I start telling everybody that. I start naming my live streams. Like, if I get really big, I'll just do that. I'll be like, hey guys, OXT is the best coin. Did you guys hear there's a partnership with OXT? And like, I'll just like type in like all the top coins. Like Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin partnership with Orchid Protocol. Like hundreds and hundreds of people. And I just see like Orchid pumping. That's some dirtbag stuff right there, man. That's crazy. I would never do that. Not even a question. Not even if I knew I could make money, I would never do that. Yeah, so let's actually make a video on this. Taking a look at Moodang on the live stream. So for Moodang, we are experiencing a pullback right now. It is still bullish over 17 cents and still bullish over 11 cents 68. I'd say at any point if we do fall below this area, then the top is in and we're probably going to get a bigger capitulation down. But so far, so good for Moodang. In terms of the targets on the upside, yeah, as of right now, 32 cents is still in play. And then that's where we got stuck at last time. So congratulations. You know, usually you get stuck at this 618, but we blew right past that, got stuck at the 786. So as of right now, 32 cents is in play as long as we stay over this level. And then 69 cents previous all-time high would be in play for Moodang. Keep in mind, once we do break out, then $6 up to $6 is in play for Moodang. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Most of my bag is XRP. Yeah, XRP is a good coin, though. So we don't look at good coins here. We only look at hot dog. What was it? Hot dog water. No, but I think there was like garbage in there, right? Hot dog water garbage. I don't know, something like that. Let's look at XRP though. Yeah, so nothing has really changed. $6.50 is still in play for XRP. So target's still valid. This previous high is still holding. This uptrend is still holding. This bull flag is still holding. Clearly, yeah, like around $6.50 around this area is still in play. I think that also does coincide with the 236382, which it does. So at this point, we could just delete that and say as long as it stays over. Yeah, so as long as XRP, dude, if XRP comes back down to $1, maybe I consider rotating, but we'll see. That's a big drop. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but yeah, so 650 is in play right now for XRP still. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Dog in me going up a little bit. Yeah, we already looked at dog in me. Wait, what? Yeah, it's starting to go back up. I mean, it's still maintaining this uptrend anyway, so it's still doing pretty good. Sorry guys, I have to look at this because I'm just waiting for it to hit here, because then we will no longer be macro bearish. If it goes to $1, I'm gonna buy more. Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look at Dog and Me for the gentleman whose name is literally Dog and Me. So we'll go ahead and check it only because that's actually your name. So obviously you have the coin. Yeah, so we said, yeah, I mean, it's holding up extremely well. So, I mean, continuation as long as it stays, actually, we'll just take a look at it on the macro. Yeah, so bullish over 97 and 308, At any point, if we do fall below this box, then you're going to get a bigger capitulation back down to 46 to 58. And as of right now, for Dog and Me, yeah, so 2012 is in play, previous high, and then you're looking at up to 2046. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Soon, Meow, we will be at 100 viewers. Then he will forget us all because he's so popular. No, not really. I have really good memory. I probably will never forget the fact that Aloe called bear market the entire way up and then is going to call bullish the entire way down. I'll never forget Cat always bringing up the ice cream. And then Gearhead, obviously you and Gala, and then, you know, not liking OXT. And then DZ always asking for 1 million coins. Free Lightning and Silver Days being moderators, which hopefully they're still here. You know, the goal is to stay here for the next bull cycle for 2029, 2028, 2029, and buy Bitcoin. That's it. Meow has a Corolla, but he wants a C7. I don't ever want to like have like a ridiculous car payment. I've had a car payment for my entire life. And back in November, I really like nice cars. Okay, so I had very, very nice cars, and my car payments were always like $500, $400, $500. And back in November 2023, both my wife and I, we decided to downsize our cars because, you know, we're working from home, and for the most part we do everything together. We go to the gym together and all that stuff. And so we're like, hey, why don't we just both sell our cars, not have any car payments, and just get a super reliable car. And we both agreed, and now we have one car, and it's a 2008 Toyota Corolla CE, and that's it. And, you know, we've been driving it ever since. So it's going on 2 years of driving it, and man, it gets good gas mileage. It just recently had some trouble, so I took it to Toyota of, I'm not going to say where, but I took it to a dealership because I know Vision doesn't take his cars to dealerships, but I get oil changes at dealerships. And if you guys know, you go when you get your oil change, they give you like a list of things that you need to do because they have mechanics checking it. So they gave me a thing. They were like, hey, your car's water pump is rusty. It's about to break. You have a oil leak in your gasket, so we need to fix that. And then they gave me like a list of like 8 things. So it was $4,000, and I paid like $5,000 for the car. So I was like, all right, give me the printout. I took the printout, and then I took it to one of the mechanics that I really trust. And I was like, hey, look, I took my car to Toyota. Can you please look at this and like tell me if there's anything I need, and if there's anything I don't need, and let me know how much like you'll charge. In my mind, I was like, at least like 50%, right? I'm going to save at least 50%. But the guy called me there and basically said 7 out of 8 of the things are valid. One of the things you don't really need to do, and you don't need to worry about it right now. And I was like, all right, just tell me how much it's going to cost. And he's like, okay, it's still going to cost a lot, but it's not going to cost $4,000. It costs $1,060. And the second he was like $1,060, I was like, do all of it. I was like, it's a huge win for me. Like, are you kidding me? So we fixed all of it. Everything's fixed. You know, if I have to upkeep this car every single year and put $1,000 into it, not that I have to, it's still going to be worth not having a car payment. So anyway, yeah, that's true story right there. Hey, yeah, Dog and Me is going back up to the Dog and Me guy. So congratulations. That's it's literally breaking back over 201. So 2012 is the next target. You're welcome, Mason. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I'll take a look at stocks for you if you want. I like Carnival. I like Disney. I don't have any, but maybe in the future when I have a lot of money, I could actually start buying those stocks. It paid off cars the best, yeah. They're all go-karts at the end, exactly, yeah. But I mean, I had, you know, it is different when you. Best regards from Germany. Have a nice evening, everyone. Have a nice day. Yeah, it's actually around 6 o'clock at night over here right now. So, So have a great day or night. I don't know what time it is in Germany, but thank you for stopping by. Feel free to always stop by if you want. I'll always take a look at your coins or your stocks. Is Dog and Me about to turn bullish right now? Chat. Oh wow. Yeah, Bitcoin's going back down. Okay, let's see. Always do that. I work at Nissan dealerships. A lot of extra stuff they throw at you. Yeah, absolutely. There's no way I'm not gonna like. I've been burned too many times for that, and I also don't want to spend and don't have that kind of money just to throw out $4,000. Like, are you kidding me? That's everything is fixed for $1,000. I'll take that all day. I have a 2015 Dodge Charger paid off in 2020. I can't imagine going back to a car payment. 88,000 miles. That's not bad, and it's cheap, right? Oil changes are cheap. Car parts are cheap. I don't know about your tires. Your tires are probably the most expensive thing. Your tires and your brakes on the Dodge Charger is probably going to be one of the most expensive maintenance, because you got those big you got the big tires, so very wide. So I think that's going to be very expensive for you. Cars are expensive. Awesome story, Meow. I'm happy for y'all. Thank you so much for that. Any hopium for tomorrow? I have hopium for Sunday. If we manage to stay at the same price until Sunday, then I think that next week is going to be green. Give me that 50% pump in Dog and Me. I mean, it looks like it's getting ready to blow, so you might get it right now. XCN is testing my patience. Yeah, but XCN also did 100x or 40x, right? How many miles does your 08 Corolla have? So we bought it at 104,000 miles, and it has 130. So we put 26,000 miles on it collectively since November of 2023. So I don't know how much that is, but keep in mind we both drive it. So wait till the 22nd, 23rd for XCN to pop. Hi there, brother. Can we take a look at Pangolin? We already did, but we could take a look at it again. Hanging on to both my hands to my paid off RAV4. Yeah, those are really good cars. George, your car actually appreciated. That was my wife had a 2019 RAV4. It was they're very good cars. Very, very good cars. You think every week is going to be green. Big cringe. But you're always saying that every week's going to be red. You're saying that we're going down. Yeah, well, you know what? When your coin is down here, that's all we have, okay? That's all I have. It has to be, right? Like, I'm in disbelief right now. It's like, why isn't my coin going up? So, yeah, of course. Next week's going to be green. The following week's going to be green. Everything's going to be green. I'm going to go get some food. Enjoy. Appreciate your stream tonight, Meow. Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm going to be posting those videos later. So in case you need to relook at the targets, you can go ahead and check the channel and watch the videos. Market's looking juicy as possible. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. We do need to get a breakout, though. DGen is trying to reverse. Is it? So Dog and Me is reversing right now on the live stream. Yeah, DGen is trying to reverse right now. Let's check it. Yeah, so we need to break this box. I mean, this is hourly TA, so just don't take it for granted. So, yeah, we have to break this box, and then we're flying up on out of here. Let me know if I missed your coin. Oh yeah, someone asked for Pangolin, so we'll take a look at Pangolin in a second. Had my mechanic do 100,000 miles service, and it runs like new. Yeah, those are very necessary. A lot of people don't do the big inspections. Not inspections, the major services. But you need to get your timing belt changed. You need to get all of your belts changed. You need to get everything flushed. You need to get you need to do all that, because if you don't, then it's gonna, you know, it's gonna mess up your car. Long story short. Pangolin. So we just looked at Pangolin, but nothing has changed with Pangolin, unfortunately. Yeah, so for Pangolin, we are getting stuck in resistance. So for Pangolin right now, if you're constantly looking at your phone, just remember that the target to beat is 22 cents and the price to stay over is 16.5 cents. And that's pretty much it for Pangolin. Right now, you can see we're smack dead into resistance. So we need to break this area, and then the top side target would be 37 cents. Otherwise, we come back down and we're probably going to make a lower low. So just be careful with Pangolin. But so far, so good. 22 cents is in play. Hi, Meow. Can you look at Unicorn Fart Dust? Hey, Eric. You didn't need to super chat, but I do appreciate that. But I know you asked for that, and it's just some coins I can't just make one coins for these small meme coins. So just feel free to always come on this the live stream, and I'll go ahead and take a look at it for you. You don't need to super chat too, but I mean, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. But just FYI, I know you asked for this coin. I remember you commented, hey, can you look at this? So yeah, let's take a look at Unicorn Fart Dust on the live stream. So I think this is the right coin. Can you just confirm before I look at it? It does look like it's coming back. The flushes and fluid changes are what people don't do exactly. It's really important to do those. People don't realize it. It's like it messes up your radiator. It messes up your engine, your brakes. You know, not flushing your brake fluid is bad. Your coolant, your radiator fluid, like all that stuff needs to be flushed. 200K on my 2011 Duramex diesel. It's Half-Life. Yeah, but your diesel car can go. Your diesel car can go to 500,000 miles. Like, your diesel car is a tank, bro. Okay, so taking a look at Unicorn Fart Dust. So first of all, I mean, this is a gamble play. You obviously know that. From the current price back up to its all-time highs around a 800% pump. So just keep that in mind. From the high to the low, it does look like we are getting stuck at the 382 at 2.056. So as of right now, keeping it very simple for Unicorn Fart Dust. Can't believe I keep saying that, Unicorn Fart Dust. Yeah, so as long as it stays over at 3 cents 48, then 5 cents 60 would be in play. Once we get this breakout, 12 cents would be in play. And if we don't have a 618 retracement and then basically fall off the table, previous high would be in play. And once this thing goes parabolic, and if it breaks its previous high, $3.29 is in play for Unicorn Fart Dust. That is a Moonboy target, so you know, very risky. Do with that what you will. But as of right now, 5 cent 60 is in play. We need to break this area, and once we do, we will be confirmed macro bullish. 12 cents would be in play from there. At any point, if we do fall below 3 cents 40, price action under this level is bearish, and we are going to go back down to the lows. We don't know how low we're going to go. We don't know if we're going to break this previous low, so just be careful with that, because price action under 3 cents 40 is macro bearish. No financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you so much for the 2 beans. I really appreciate that. So we did Pangolin, we did Unicorn Fart Dust. Have patience, things will go up. Yeah, that's true. You know, in a month and oh, hey, look, OXC's at 720 again. How much am I up? I'm up 2%. So what is that? That's like that's like $300 or $400. No, it's not that much. Wait, is it? Okay, so 2% of 10,000 is 200. So like a little, like a little bit more than that. Yeah. Zebek is pumping right now, Meow. Hey, if it's not, you're gonna lose your. No, I'm just joking. You're not gonna lose your. What do you call it? Your. Oh my gosh, Zebek is. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was at 1 cent. I was gonna say you're gonna lose your mod, but you're never gonna lose your mod because you're such a good mod. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. That's awesome. So Zebek Network. Let's see. Yeah, so for Zebic, we said it needs to stay over 236382, right? So as long as it's over this box, then the targets on the upside are still valid, which were clearly over the box. And the targets on the upside, I think, would be the 618, right? Yeah. So 20 is 18, which is exactly what we keep saying. We got stuck out last time. And then 20 is 24, and then previous high. So these are all the targets on the upside as long as this box holds. If this box doesn't hold, the top is in, we're going to get something like this where we come all the way back down, unfortunately. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Thank you. Oh no. I see red and I just think I'm losing money. Bitcoin's red. Oh no, this is dogging me. Yeah, dogging me. I mean, dogging me looks like it wants to break out. As long as it like somehow breaks out of this. Let me see. Yeah, so for dogging me, as long as it breaks out of this. Yeah, we need to hold this box for dogging me. Reverse vision. What does that mean? What does reverse vision mean? No, Vision's probably sleeping right now. It's like 9 p.m. where he is. He's probably like in bed. I can't laugh because we go to sleep at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock too, but we also wake up very early. I wake up very early. He's going to bed, getting ready to cook his 12 eggs. I saw this this Instagram today, and this someone was like cracking eggs in a bowl, and then they were using their mouth to suck the yolk out, and then like throwing it away, and then just getting the egg yolk, and then like cooking the egg yolk. And I thought about him. I actually tried to send it to him on Instagram, but he doesn't accept Instagram messages. So it is what it is. Whatever. It's probably a good thing. I go to bed 9:30 as well, waking up around 4. Yeah, you wake up early. I wake up around like 6:37 for the most part. And if I'm really tired, then yeah. I would love to know what state he's in. I think he's in a state of shock because the market sucks. He complains about the weather so much. I've never heard him complaining about the weather. All right, let's do LCX, Aerodrome, and then taking a couple more coin requests, and then I think we'll call it. Taking a look at LCX on the live stream. So let's see if LCX is doing anything right now. Yeah, so LCX is not doing anything right now. So on the shorter time frame for LCX, we are still in. We are attempting to stay in resistance. So LCX needs to stay over around 14 cents 90, and as long as it stays over that level, 18 cents would be in play. Once that breaks, the next area of resistance is going to be 24 cents. Keep in mind, once we break that, then we could start taking a look at it on the macro time frame. LCX, I mean, it's not really doing much, but you are at least maintaining this huge move from the bear market. I mean, LCX did a 10x, and it's still up. It's still up 300% from its 2023 lows. So LCX is doing pretty good compared to a lot of other coins. But what we don't want to see is price action under 14.94 because that will be bearish. And if that happens, we need to hold this previous low. Otherwise, we're going to be making a lower low. That's pretty much it for LCX. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Once we break 24 cents, we'll take a look at the targets on the upside. And yeah, we'll take it from there. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Freaking stuttered. Ugh. Was talking way too fast. Taking a look at Aerodrome Finance on the live stream. So yeah, this is a Coinbase coin. It came out on Coinbase. So the good thing for Aerodrome Finance is that we actually ended up staying over support at 27 cents. Now the targets on the upside, I think we're breaking through resistance, which yeah, we did. So on the downside, it needs to stay over 63 cents. As of right now, it is macro bullish, and $1 is in play. Once that breaks, the $1.48 previous high or next, and then you're looking at price action up to $8.50 price discovery mode once we break this previous high. And with that, and that's if we don't come back up here and get stuck. Once we break this and we go price discovery, 850 would be in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Oh no, chat. OXC is going down. Bitcoin's going down. Dog in me is still actually doing pretty good. Let's see. I can't wait to never look at this coin again. Is STX any good? I don't know. Let's see. What is this? Stacks? I think it's a Coinbase coin, right? What the hell is that noise? See you later, Free Lightning. Yeah, we're going to call it soon here too. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream if you make it. So yeah, for stacks, I don't know what happened here with this. You know what? We'll just use Coinbase. Yeah, because it made a high anyway on Coinbase, right? Yeah. So we'll use Coinbase. So taking a look at stacks on the live stream. So yeah, from the high to the low, we are in resistance right now. So we do need to get a confirmation breakout over $1.05. Once that happens, $1.74 is in play. We can still get stuck here, make a lower high, and validate this downtrend. We need to break $1.74 from there. It will be to the moon. On the downside, 77 cents needs to hold. Otherwise, we are going to come back down, and we're going to be validating this downtrend, making lower lows. Now, financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. With that being said, let's see. Yeah, I think we'll call it. I know we have 25 bogeys in the chat. But thank you so much for coming by. I think we'll call it here. We've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. I think that's all I can do today. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, all the members, all the super chats. I greatly appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, we'll be going live again this entire month at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And then on the weekends, it'll be in the morning. So just keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Thank you so much, and have a great night and a great day tomorrow. I really need an outro, but I have to figure that out on my end on YouTube. Hotkey it.